Howdy folks, welcome back to Street Rust. Today we are going to be rattle can spraying Rust-Oleum 2 times ultra cover clear satin on this 1968 Chrysler. So hey, it's been a few weeks. Had some priorities, took care of them. You know, if a man says he has priorities and he doesn't take care of those priorities, then are they really priorities? I don't think so. But anyway, everything's great. Everybody's healthy. Nobody's in trouble. So we're all good. Just had Durango sold the Durango. So I got a little bit of cash and looking for another vehicle right now. Trying to debate whether I sell the F-250 and take that cash too and buy a nicer truck. You know, a lot of things going on. But today, let me grab the camera and bring you over here. First of all, folks, I wet sanded this car. Let's take a look at it here. You can see, if you get the right angle there on the glare, 600 grit. You can see the trail of tears down here on the floor. It's worse on the other side. Let me show you that. Right down yonder. Okay. All right. So used a 600 grit. Wet sanded the whole car. Probably used all of 2 sheets if you keep your water clean, and just keep your water clean and use obviously wet sandpaper, and it's worth the money. Okay, so we use 600 grit. My favorite for curves and stuff. I got this old brake pad. I wrap it around it and works great. Now this, my sanding block. I'm kind of disappointed because you know this thing only lasted about 30 years, and I expected it to last longer than that. Kind of broke off there. I'm gonna have to take that out of my wheel. So I was gonna leave that to Gabriel, but he's just gonna have to cope, I guess. So anyway, what else did I do? You guys have seen me use the Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. I'll be using it on that vehicle over there. I tried using that on here, on this paint, on this wipe-on patina, and it didn't phase it. I tried wiping acetone on it, didn't phase it. So you'll notice there's some red and there's some blue or green aqua on there. When I bought these from Walmart, I had to go to 2 different stores. That's all they had, and I wanted everything to be the same. So we got 7 cans. That ought to be more than enough. We got tape. I have been saving up. I got a lot of parts in recently. I've been saving up all the packing paper so I can use it to tape everything off. Now, what else is going on? Got the F-250 sitting out there, out yonder. Driveway is looking kind of empty, folks. We're going to have to do something about that. Anyway, I did decide to go ahead and get the floor pans and get the cab corners. This would be the passenger side cab corner. I'm going to go ahead and do that, whether I keep the truck or sell it. I'm going to go ahead and do that right. We'll be getting back on this. A lot of videos coming. This is our giveaway car. Got to get the rules out. I know. So for the F-250, got some windshield wipers at Rock Auto, $2 or $3 a piece. Can't beat that deal. I'm going to try battery because there's a lot of rednecking going on in there. I'm going to try this strap down for the batteries. I like that idea, and I think one strap will do it. This is seam sealer. This is a universal windshield wiper. I use that I use the same one on this vehicle right here. Worked well. Got a new heater core. Might as well take care of that. The blower motor is acting finicky, so I got another one of those. And sometimes the light goes out. I don't know if it's the switch or a connection, but I went ahead and bought a switch because they're cheap. All right, so we'll be working on the F-250, but first, you notice it's raining. It's been raining all day here in Northwest Arkansas. And, ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a moth. Come on, little buddy. Come on. I'm giving you a fighting chance. Come on, fly away. All right. We got to get this resolved. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this short and sweet. I don't think I need to show you guys how to take acetone and wipe down a car and clean it. I don't think I need to show you how to take tape, which I have quite the varying types of paint, but it did do the job. I don't think you need to watch me do that. I may take off the windshield wipers. We'll see about that. I can't find my tool for that, not the tool I made. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing all wiped down. I'm going to get everything taped off, which will take me a while. You don't need to sit around and watch that. And then we'll get to painting with the satin clear. Oh, let me make sure I got a respirator. Oh, yep. Safety first. There's my respirator right there. We're going to be hiring a kite when we get done with this. Fortunately, the door will be open. And it is humid today, folks, because it's going to take a little time for this to set up. Let's see. What did I forget? The paint. I'll be getting a bucket of hot water, too, because I'll set that paint down to warm it up. I'll be doing a lot of shaking by hand because I don't have a shaker. I saw those in Amazon where you put them, they got an apparatus that fits into your Sawzall and it, shakes it up and everything. For about 20 bucks, I'm gonna get one of those. All right, there's my dad's Chevy jacket over there. You all like that? I like that a lot. But I got to get it out of the garage. It's getting dirty hanging there. I imagine that's from the 60s right there. So, all right, folks, we'll be back just a split second for you, and we'll get to painting this thing. All right, folks, we're back. That didn't take long. It's now dark outside. So, I heat these up, get a bucket of hot water, heat them up. I've shaken this quite a bit. We're just going to go ahead and do this, all right? So, I'm going to let you guys see. I'm going to go ahead and do this fender. And, ooh, I got water on it. That's not good. I got water on it from my doggone can. All right, sorry for walking in front of the camera. Overlapping about 50%. We'll do one coat. We'll let it kind of get tacky. Let it flash for a minute. We shouldn't take too long. I'll get you guys in here a little closer when we get this first coat done. I try to get a little better light on here too. Wow, I can't even see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, great. I'm probably going to step right in front of y'all, and I apologize, but it's what has to be done. Going to be at least 2 coats, at least. And I'm going to get down here. That's a little too close. Okay. Really not much to see. We'll see how it goes. It's already starting to dry. You guys can kind of see that against it right there. We'll probably go ahead and do this side of the hood, then come back and do that as well. So hopefully you guys are seeing that okay. I know it's not a perfect angle to be at, but it's the only angle I got right now. All right, here we go. There we go. Get the hood, get down the middle. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and let her rock. Let her rip. Be nice to have a turbo can. I've never seen a turbo can in satin though. You know what I mean, Bern? We'll just keep at it. I'm gonna have to open this door a little bit. I'm going to get that front. I'm painting right over the letters. I'm not worried about that. I could clean those off with acetone if I needed to. Let me go ahead and hit this fender again. See how many coats we're going to have to do here. This is the absolute last time I'm going to be able to touch this paint, or I'm going to have to paint the car. It's just so thin. It's just too thin. Okay, let's just keep doing it. You notice I have my respirator on. Okay. Yeah, that's already drying on the hood too, so let's go ahead and do this again. Trying to get the coverage, about 8 to 10 inches. Pretty boring, I know, for y'all, but let's take we'll get this section done here, and then maybe I'll put on a little music for you. I just want you to see, you know, the bottom line, we're doing this on a big time budget. Big time budget. I mean, we'll have less than $100 in this. All right. That's almost full can, folks. Let's just, can y'all see back here? I'll go ahead and, let's go ahead and, see, yeah, sorry about the mess on the front of the car here. It's everything that was in the back of the Durango. Let me get you over here, a little better view. Little better view. All right, there we go. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry to see what we got. And go ahead and get these areas where I can pretty much keep the can straight up and down, because this can's, oh, I can feel it getting light. Let's put it that way. We got 7 cans. I think we're gonna be all right. Okay, we'll get this trim. Okay. I can probably go ahead and get the top of the door here. We're really not going to see the final product till this dries overnight, and then I'll pull it out of the... That sucker's about dry, folks. Okay. Let that dry a little more. I don't know if y'all can really see a difference. Hopefully you're starting to see a difference, but you can see it's still splotchy. It's not dry. We got to really let that dry a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this again with what's left in this can. Yeah, still paint in there. Yeah, I can Feel it running out now. That's all she wrote, folks. We'll throw that away. All right, tell you what I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going with this side of the car. You all can see me. Got a little bit of light there. I'm gonna grab another can. You know what? And I know as a Christian man, I'm supposed to be tolerant and peaceful and, you know, certainly don't confuse meekness with weakness. Okay? I'm not commanded to be weak. But if you're the person spraying the cans to test your can, don't do that. It's not right. And plus, you're an idiot. Okay? You don't care about your fellow man. But if you want to talk about it, just bloop me some comments down there with your phone number and I'll give you a holler and we can sure talk about it. I'll be happy to talk about it. What did I do? Ewans, where did I put that can? Where did I put my little spray gun? Done had a senior moment. Like right now. Oh, it's right here on the black glove. All right. So I'm just going to continue rocking. You know what? Oh, I touched it. I touched it! We'll just kind of do half of it here. And then I'm going to open the garage door because that's going to be the right thing to do right now. Because it's getting, well, put it this way, I'm starting to see different colors. I'm starting to see psychedelics. All right, so I'm going to give this the final coat there. Ran out over here, so I'll give this another one. All right, well, I got the top of these doors, so let me get that another coat. Okay, got to keep track. Okay, I got the fender. So why don't I go ahead and get the door? Might as well. Maybe I should just paint this thing black. Might do that someday. All right, still with me? All right. All right, folks. We got to open this garage door. Woo! We got to open this garage door. Bugs or not. Oh yeah, had a little fun on the back there too. You probably see that on the thumbnail. All right, let's take a look. We're gonna let this dry. You can already see, I mean, if you look down the side of the car, you can see it's still wet. That's what you can see. Let's see if we can see anything different on the hood here. It's starting to dry up a little bit. Got that satin finish to it. So I think what I'm gonna do, folks, is just keep hitting it. You know, you just, oh, it's raining again. Gabriel's home. There's the Miata. Because it works still. So I think what I'm gonna do, once again, 8 to 10 inches, about 50% overlap. Take your time. Don't try to cover it in one coat. Let it flash for a couple minutes. I think what I'm gonna do is leave the door open and I'm just gonna get on it. All right, folks. That's 6 cans of paint. Starting to dial in as it dries. Like this, you can see this satin finish right there. That's what I was looking for in the first place. Still, another coat on the hood. I hit it heavy on the hood, on the roof, especially over this area where primer's coming through, and on the trunk. So I'm gonna let this place air out, and let's just see, let this cure for a little bit, and then before I call it a night, I'll get you back on here and let you take a look once this flashes and dries a little better. All right, folks, it's cured for a little bit, about an hour. I'm gonna leave it be. You can see that sheen that I was looking for. There's a lot of this, see this white stuff down here? That's dust, that's paint dust. And there's some up here too. I'm just gonna kind of leave it alone. I'll blow it off tomorrow. I kept one can of paint just in case. Of course, a lot of the white streaks back here are just the thin paint, and there's nothing we can do about that. But this will protect it, keep it from rusting, and I think it's looking pretty. That sheen, like right here, that's what we were looking for. It's a expensive wax job, I can tell you that. But it is what it is. All we got to do is keep it washed off, and it'll last for a year or two. You know, if I touch this car again, might just paint it black. Don't know. But hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, after church, I'll get out here and maybe we'll pull a little bit of paper off or tape, or maybe we'll pull it all off. We'll take a look at it and we'll back it out and blow it off. So we'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, folks, it's the next day. Let's take a look at this and see what we got. The light in here obviously is going to be different than the light out there, but see that sheen? I think that's what we were looking for. But there's a lot of dust on here. So we're going to have to pull this out, get the air compressor out, and blow it off. So, without further ado, tell you what, we can get some of this stuff off. Well, I don't think y'all need to watch me peel paper off, as well, you know, some people may enjoy that. Nonetheless, I'm gonna get some green fuzzy shag hair to put in the back, I think, and to make a dash pad. You know, kind of. I mean, I'm talking like troll hair. You know. All right. We need to take this off the back bumper so we don't, it's going to take me an hour to get all this tape off, folks. Brush off these head tail lamps. All right. That way we don't start no fire with the exhaust. I think if we, oh, this one should be easy. We'll do that one in a couple different pieces. But hey, I recycled all this packaging material. Saved a little bit of money there. Oh, let's get this front stuff off. Any of this around a little bit. And then we'll come back and have to clean up. Really give it a good cleaning. Really give it a good cleaning. As far as the tape is concerned. Oh, there we go. All right. I gotta, probably gonna need to zero. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna finish pulling off the big pieces here so I can make sure I can see to get out. And that roof is, you know, that white over there is just where the paint's faded. Those streaks over here, that's where I wet sanded that the wrong way with that heavy sandpaper. I screwed that up. It is what it is, but you can see that sheen. That's what we're looking for. Anyway, let's get it backed out. Alrighty, folks, there it is. Looks like a striped cat. Doggone. All right, so here's the deal. That's dust. See that? Okay. Looking pretty good down through here. This dust is on here everywhere. Here's the problem. not a problem per se. Some more back here. You can see this. The problem is air won't blow it off. I done tried. So if the air compressor kicks on, just deal with it like I have to. So here's, you see all these fingerprints right here? Ain't doing nothing. There you go. All right, so what are we gonna do? Boy, I hate to put water on it this soon. It's not like it's a fancy paint job. We're gonna experiment. That's what we're gonna do. All right, I have a microfiber. All right, folks, here we go. I'm calling it. And also, hey, I don't know if the last segment you heard me in the mic the whole time. I think my mic battery went dead, so I'm running off the unit right now. So if it did, I apologize. But hey, I'm calling it. That light watch with that microfiber, world of difference. That's exactly where I'm going to leave it. Not doing anything else for a year or two. Got that nice satin finish. That's what I'm looking for right there, folks. That's perfect. That's as good as it's going to get. The sides look pretty good, and I'm leaving it there. So what do we got going on? At the beginning of this video, I showed you all the parts here. I'm going to go ahead and do the floor pans, the cab corners, fix that spot on the fender, leaving that patina. I'll probably clear coat that too. Then, for one lucky winner, which I haven't announced the official rules, other than it'll be at 5,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving this away. And I'm going to be, got some ideas on the roof, not cutting it off, and we'll be doing some floor pans in here and things of that nature. So, without further ado, and to keep it short and sweet and to the point, folks, let me get you back on the stand here. I know it's been a couple weeks, but I had priorities to take care of. And I took care of them. So enough of that. Thank you all for watching. We're not going anywhere. We're not giving up. It's just hot rods aren't always the top priority. And I think if you remember that in your life, that that your God, your family, and sometimes your job that pays the bills is more important. So you got to find balance in everything. So that's what I try to do, is find balance. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope that it blessed you. It abundantly blesses us. Just the I think 1,165 subscribers. Never thought I'd get there, and we're just chopping wood. We're going to get to 5,000 quickly. But thank you all for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please share, and please be blessed.